Welcome to this week's video email called Why Great Educators Never Stop Growing. I wanted to share something with you that came up recently in a conversation with a younger teaching colleague. We were talking about CPD, continuous professional development, and she said, "Do I really need more CPD? What's left to learn?" Now, after hearing about her most recent experience, I could see where she was coming from. It hadn't been great, but it did make me pause, because one disappointing session shouldn't shut the door on future opportunities, should it? It reminded me of something a primary teacher said to me a few years ago, right after a full day of CPD that I thought was absolutely brilliant. I'd left with so many ideas that I couldn't wait to try and implement in the classroom. He just shrugged and said I could teach my class standing on my head with my eyes closed. I don't need any of this. Really? I was astonished, but now, with a bit more hindsight and a bit more wisdom, I can see it for what it was, a closed mindset. The kind Carol Dweck talks about, and you might have heard me mention before. And honestly, what sort of vibrant and responsive learning experience could he really be offering to his children with that attitude? A respected music practitioner said something recently that really stuck with me. We all need to be committed to reflective practice. Without it, we're doing a disservice to our young learners. And she's absolutely right. We all need time out to pause, reflect, recalibrate and reconnect with why we do what we do. And that's exactly where CPD comes in, but not just any CPD, the kind of CPD that honours our experience while gently stretching it. It invites us to reframe, recharge and see things differently, and it reminds us that we're part of something bigger than our own environments. That's why I made sure that every Diversitybuds course has gone through full independent CPD accreditation, not because it's a box ticking exercise, but because I want every educator who takes one of our courses to know that they're engaging with something that's been rigorously developed, professionally recognised and genuinely worth their time. The Education Endowment Foundation has said it clearly. High quality CPD doesn't just improve professional practice, it improves outcomes for children. That's what we're aiming for. That's what Diversitybuds stands for. When you join one of our courses, you're not just signing up for content that sounds good. You're getting thoughtful, purposeful, inclusive training built to build confidence, develop technique and embed meaningful practice. Because our youngest learners deserve educators who are still growing, still reflecting and still open to learning themselves. As for me, I'm still learning too. Right now, I'm exploring the role of oracy in young children's development and how beautifully it aligns with song learning. But I'll tell you more about that next time. So what bit of CPD learning is at the top of your wish list for this upcoming week? Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.